Ooh, this is exciting. I'm excited. Thank you for calling the NC Electronics support line. My name is Gracie. How may I help you? Hello, madam. The computer we have here at my job has suddenly stopped working, and I can't figure out what's wrong with it. It was perfectly fine yesterday, but now it won't even turn on. Let me guess. It's an IXY model desktop? Yes, that's it exactly. How did you know? There's a ton of folks calling about issues regarding the IXYs right about now. I hate to say it, but you're probably better off getting a new computer if you can, preferably not one made by our company. What? Why is that? Well, this is the part where I'm supposed to tell you all about how we're working on a solution and not to worry. But that's not true at all. The IXYs all have a special chip that's made from an extremely cheap metal called Nion. The first problem with the chips is that they only have a lifespan of a few years tops, and after that they start to rust. So I just need to go out and get the chip replaced? See, now there's the other problem. Nion was recently outlawed because of how volatile it is, and NC Electronics knowingly used a dangerous material just to save on production costs. So now our main product is a liability, and the company's in straight up meltdown mode because their shady dealings have finally caught up with them. I decided to work from home today because it's like the final hours of Pompeii in the office right about now. And to be honest with you, I didn't feel like dealing with all that today. Excuse me asking, ma'am, but are you okay? You sound rather dejected at the moment. I'm fine, except not really. I've given my all to this company, and now everything's just over at curtains. And do you know what the higher-ups had to say about all this? Nothing? There you go! All the executives either have cushy new positions lined up or are just planning to retire. Meanwhile, the nobodies like me get nothing. I don't even know where I'll go after this. In that case, might I suggest checking the Red Page Posts website? A good friend of mine once had some trouble finding work, but then he managed to find something on there. I think I've heard of that one before. I'll go check that out right now. Why, you are just the sweetest thing, taking the time to help out little old me. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I should probably tell you this too. Get rid of that computer immediately, like right now. Once that chip starts to rust, the whole thing tends to overheat pretty quickly. Whoa! Ida! Ida! Well, sir, thank you for calling the NC Electronics. You have a nice evening. Oh, poor Morton. I'd better start searching then. Look out, world. Gracie's coming for you. Poor Morton, though. Stahl and Company. Shipping company. How redundant. You got Co in your name and you're gonna put company at the end too? So yeah, after getting turned down from 38 different places, I ended up here. I'm eager to get started, Miss Faye. Well, ain't that just the bee's knees? I ain't put too much confidence in hiring from online at first, but seems like you'll do just fine. Ain't too much to do around at night since this place is just a shipping warehouse. Now, just between us, they really only ship stuff that don't nobody else want to deal with. But for some reason, they pay us to make sure ain't nobody gonna break in and steal nothing in here. Now come on and follow me, let me show you the office. Okay. The owners of this place are the Stahl brothers. They built it from the ground up, they did. You might have heard of them already from somewhere, I don't know. But they're just the kindest folks you'll ever meet. Sometimes on the weekends they'll come out here in their trucks and run moonshine out the back. But don't tell nobody now. Moonshine? Oh yeah, it's real good too. I'll get him to pour you some next time. No, that's okay. I think I'll pass on that one. Suit yourself, hun. That's Mike. Say hi, Mike. Hey, Mike. Don't pay him no mind. He's just being silly. Nice to meet you. Same. And this here is our state-of-the-art security system. The Stalls daisy-chained a bunch of old TVs together, then hooked it up to some cameras they bought at the thrift store. Works like a charm. What do we do if a thief shows up? If it ain't something either me or Mike can handle ourselves, we usually just go home. Yep. So we just sit in here and wait for something to happen? Not always. Sometimes a signal for a movie channel comes in real good, then we watch that. Sweet! But we'll get to that later. Tonight ain't like other nights here at the warehouse. The stall's done except a contract to move some pretty pricey looking stuff. It's set to ship out tomorrow. I don't know where it all alone come from, but it sure is fancier than the stuff we usually ship out of here. There's an old coffin up on camera 3. Now, right before you got here, me and Mike started hearing some weird stuff over on that camera. Protocol says that if we hear something strange, that we gotta check it out. You're new, so I ain't about to send you over there. So either me or Mike's gonna go check it out. Your job tonight is to stay in here and make sure we get there and back safely. So go ahead and pick up that old radio on the desk. There's a little tab that you need to press in order to use it. All you gotta do is get one of us over to camera 3. Think you can handle that? Absolutely. Just talk to either one of us and we'll head in. Let's get her done. Okay. So we got that. Okay. Yeah. You got it. Made it. Nice looking out there. Go ahead and give that monogram a tap, then I'll take a closer look. Anything? Nothing. It ain't moved, and I can't hear nothing. I'm gonna head back that way. The near limitless levels of insolence you mortals exude on a constant basis has now doomed you all. Repent now, and allow us to reclaim what is rightfully ours, else your kind will not live to see another day. Uh-huh. Why did the last hope for humanity have to reside within the hands of the stupid hick town? Listen. Now do you understand? Every single artifact that is being housed here is stolen. I ain't about to believe that. The Stahls would never steal nothing. You hayseeds don't listen. I never implied that your employer knowingly accepted our stolen treasures. They are irrelevant in this. That does not change the fact that if those artifacts aren't returned soon, the armies of the ancient gods will be unleashed upon your world. But that's not fair. Why are we being punished for what someone else did? Despite my reservations about you uncultured yokels, I am on your side on this. Destroying humanity for the sake of 7 little trinkets that we don't even use anymore seems quite foolish. For this reason, I have come to help you. Bring all 7 artifacts to me before the god's patience runs out, and all will be forgiven. However, even with my help, this will not be an easy task for you 3. For both Sekhmet and Thoth are placing their thumbs upon the scale against you. They both wish to bring about the end of humanity and will do everything in their power to stop you. The hourglass represents how long you have until the gods grow tired of waiting. You must bring each artifact to me before it runs out. Lastly, I can easily use my powers to show you where each item is located. All you need to do is ask. Any questions? Yeah, what about? No. Now shut up. Go! Okay. What? Fine then. Observe. Okay, so we gotta go to the coffin. Figure out the rest. Okay. Uh-huh. You got it. Okay. She's here. We wanna go... You think it's in here? I'll start looking then. One of the many traps loosed by Thoth has been triggered, and upon gazing into it, the very passage of time itself began to hasten. Although a fair amount of time has now slipped away, Faye was unharmed. Damn. Where's the timer? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I think it was this one. Yeah. I think it was the forklifts. Yep. I found it. I'll lay it back over there now. Okay. Are you not paying attention? Your friend has already found it. Make haste and bring it here. Oh. Okay. Miss Faye? Hello? The signal in here is liable to go out at any time, especially when the wind kicks up outside. There's a computer out there in the lobby. When things stop responding, it means you need to reset it. I'll look at it and ask you for password. The thing's so cheap, it'll accept anything you type in. Just gotta hit a bunch of keys, that'll reset it. God damn it, okay. You have successfully retrieved the first of our artifacts. Do not get overconfident, for the servants of Sekhmet have been tasked with preventing you from completing your mission. The Sentinel has now arrived, and Life was a steadfast guardian for our kingdom, and Death was allowed to keep his mortal body as a reward. Now he's here. Watch carefully for him, and do not enter the same room as he. Should you cross paths with him, I will not be able to save you. Okay. Okay, so it's got one of those forklifty things in it. Okay. So I think it's 8. I'm listening. I can better get a move on then. Oh, he's fast. Okay. Did I get a searching in here? I'll find that thing in a jiffy. Suggest that you keep a close eye on the whereabouts of your enemies this night, for I cannot guarantee that they will choose to remain stationary once you've collected an artifact. Do not forget that. Okay, so he's moved into 4. You have now retrieved 2 of our 7 artifacts. Keep this pace, but proceed carefully, for the assassin has now arrived. In life he was an unstoppable force among our people, in death he was allowed to keep his mortal body as a reward. Now he is here, he will be much more difficult than the Sentinel to locate. Watch the shadows closely, for you no doubt be able to see his piercing red eyes glaring back at you. Well, that's fun. Okay, so he's in 7. Where did the okay, 7. Okay, so they're there. Okay. Fine then, observe. Okay, so we're looking for pallets. We are looking for pallet. You figure out the rest. Okay. So we're looking for a room that has pallets on the floor. Okay, so 13. So let's go ahead. Let's do Mike again. Okay, so he's in 10. They go searching in here, yeah. Okay, so he's there. In 6. So where's our friend? There's the red eyes. Don't see our friend. I don't. Oh, he's an 8. Okay, so we can't use 8. That's 3. Perhaps my trust in your country, bumpkins, wasn't entirely misplaced after all. I suggest you not disappoint me. What? Fine then, observe. So it's in that room. I just saw that. Okay. Figure out the rest. Okay. I said you in. Yeah? You got it. Okay, so he's a 9. And the red eyes are in. So we gotta go to 5. So we gotta get to 12. I think it's in here. Search room. I'll start looking then. Oh, you could see him. Oh, you could see him in the next room. Oh, that's so creepy. Okay. Red eyes. Okay, so he's in 13 now. So we can't go to 13. Where is... Okay, so 13. We can't go to 13 and we can't go to 8. So let's go. You've completed the first half of your task this night. However, the third and final servant of Sekhmet is now here. The priest has arrived. It is difficult for me to put in simple terms what has become of him. In life he ascended. Now his spirit and body are no longer tied to this world, yet he is also unable to cross into the next. Your sad mortal eyes will not be able to see him. Take my ankh. If you hold it and focus, you will then be able to locate him. You may use it in the same way you use that device which you call radio. Now go. That's fun. Okay. What? Fine. Observe. Okay, so it's a fallen down hand forklift. Okay. Fallen down hand forklift. Okay, so that's 7. How do I... is that him? No. That's my statue guy. Okay, that's him. I think. Down there. Maybe. Where's the red-eye guy? Oh, that's the red-eye guy there. Where's my statue man? I don't... I think that's the soldier guy. Where's the statue man? Oh, the priest guy I think is in 9. Okay. Let's go ahead. it's in here. Yes. We're probably gonna run out of time. Okay, so the red-eyed guy is now an 8. Okay. Statue guy's at 5. Red-eyed guy's an 8. Okay, and he's in 13. That's 5. You only have 2 more to go now. Well done. What? Fine then. Observe. Oh, it's back in with that guy again. Okay. You figure out the rest. Let's send Mike in. Okay, so we can't go that way. We gotta go to 13. Yes, we could just go. It seems that both Sekhmet and Thoth themselves have now arrived as well. This is unprecedented. I do not know what they intend to do here. Regardless of what tactic they will try to employ, just know that my Ankh will most likely stop it. If something seems amiss, stand strong and point the Ankh towards it. Good luck. You'll need it. Okay. Yeah, huh? Okay. Okay, so where all the trucks are. Figure out the rest. Okay. Trying to figure out what point it is. Okay, so trying to get rid of one. I think it's in here. Let's start looking then. Cool, love that. Okay, that is the seventh and final item. With these artifacts firmly in my possession, the Ancient One's anger will no doubt be quelled. Your corn-fed hillbillies have masterfully thwarted the end of humanity on this night. Well done. However, it would seem that Sekhmet still does not intend to let you leave this place alive despite your efforts. Perhaps it is time to show you why these items used to be so important to us. Observe. Where did Mike go, also? When combined correctly, they assume the form of an unstoppable warrior such as this. Behold the protector, aged guardian of our people. His power is now yours to command mortals. Speak the words and trample thine enemies underfoot. Okay, go get him, tiger. So shall it be. Well played, mortals, I yield. Come out, Sekhmet. It is pointless to continue now. No, this isn't over yet. Oh, but it is. The artifacts have all been reclaimed, the protector has been assembled, and your servants have already run for the hills, have they not? There's no reason to continue our efforts this night. I suppose not. If there is no more to be done here, then let us return home at once. This place reeks anyway. Wait! Oh? Why were you two so dead set on destroying humanity anyway? Why indeed? What a silly question. The sooner we bring about the end of mankind, the sooner we get to remake it. Have you ever created anything? It's quite fun. What? You can't just erase us and start over like we don't matter. Says you. We've already done it plenty of times before. If you don't like our methods, then come stop us. Oh, that's right, you can't. You're far too insignificant for that, aren't you? Ha ha ha. But enough of that. Let us return home, Sekhmet. Yes, let's. How rude. Oh, there's Mike. Mike is back now. Pay them no mind. You have done a great deal of good on this night. They are simply upset that things did not go their way. Despite all their mighty talk, they can only be as powerful as you let them become. Keep that in mind. Thanks, I'll remember that. With that, I suppose I should leave as well. You ain't gotta, you know. What's the rush? Uh-huh. Perhaps you have a point. My time away from the god's dwelling place has been quite relaxing. I need a break from the others. On her is more vain than I. Ra is an utter moron. And Anubis never stops bragging about how many movies he's been in. Enough of them. I think I'm going to stay in this realm for a while. And that's exactly what she did. With both the Protector and their slightly vitriolic new friend around, Stahl and Co. Shipping Company was never at risk again. Many nights were spent either gossiping about the various goings-on around town or being regaled by Nameless's story of a time long past. The five of them enjoyed every minute of it. That's so much fun! Oh, I love it. I'm proud of myself. I didn't let anybody die. I love it. Okay. I love these stories. They're very fun. Okay.